Good day, everyone. Our topic for this day is all about triangle congruence. But before that, let me have our objectives. At the end of the lesson, you're going to illustrate triangle congruence, illustrate the SAS, ASA, and SSS congruence postulates. Now, two triangles are said to be congruent if all their three sides and three angles are equal. But it is necessary to find all six dimensions. Hence, the congruence of triangles can be evaluated by knowing only three values out of six. The meaning of congruence in math is when two figures are similar to each other based on their shape and size. Okay, let me discuss to you this uh, sentences further. Masasabi natin na ang dalawang triangle daw ay congruent kapag ang tatlong side nila at ang kanilang angles ay equal. So, yan. This is a one proof na masasabi natin ang dalawang triangles ay congruent kapag yung tatlong sides nila at yung tatlong angles nila ay equal. Sabi dito, but it is necessary to find all the six dimensions. Kahit na nakalagay pa rin doon na equal ang sides at equal ang angles, kailangan pa rin nating hanapin ang kanilang dimensions. Yan. The congruence of triangles can be evaluated by knowing only three values out of six. The meaning of congruence in math is when two figures are similar to each other based on shape and size. Okay. Minsan, kahit mas malaki yung triangle ng isa kaysa dun sa triangle ng isa, let me say this one. Itong isang triangle ay malaki. Itong isang triangle ay maliit. Masasabi natin sila ay hindi equal, pero congruent sila kapag pareha sila ng measure ng sides at pareha sila ng measure ng kanilang angles. So, ganun lang po. Next, what is congruence? Okay, nabanggit na natin kanina yung pahapyaw na meaning ng congruence. But what is the real meaning of congruence? Congruence is the term used to define an object and its mirror image. Two objects or shapes are said to be congruent if they're superimposed on each other. Their shape and dimensions are the same. In the case of geometric figures, line segments with the same length and congruent and angles with the same measure are congruent. Now, a polygon made of three line segments forming three angles is known as triangle. Yan. Pag sinabing polygon na may three-line segment, kapag may three-line segment forming three angles, ito ay yung tinatawag natin na triangle. Dati napaka-basic lang ang alam natin na meaning ng triangle. Ngayon, mas in-evolve, mas pinaganda ang meaning ng ating triangle. Now, two angles are said to be congruent if their sides have the same length and angles have the same measure. Yan. Kanina pa natin binabanggit na basta may same length and same angle, measure of angle, the two triangles are congruent. Thus, two triangles can be superimposed side to side and angle to angle. Like, for example, this one. Okay, triangle ABC and triangle PQR are congruent triangles. This means, ito yung patunay kung bakit sila naging congruent. Kung bakit ang dalawang triangle na ito ay congruent. By knowing the vertices. Ano ba yung mga vertices nila? A and P. This one, A and P. Q and C. Ito daw yung magkakatapat na. Ito yung mga corresponding vertices and R, C and R, A and P, B and Q, and C and R are the same. Sa sides naman, ito segment AB. This one, segment AB, is equal to segment PQ. Yan, kailangan, kapag maglalagay tayo ng corresponding parts na congruent din, maglalagay tayo ng ganito kapag side. Q and R is equals to BC. Q and R, lagyan natin ng dalawang guhit kasi pang dalawa na sila. Q and R and BC. Now, ang segment AC and is equals to PR. Lagyan natin ng tatlong guhit dahil pang tatlo na sila. So, they are the corresponding sides of these two triangles. Now, angles naman. Angle A is equals to angle P. Ibahin natin yung kulay natin. Okay. Angle A is equals to angle P. Angle B is equals to angle Q. Angle C is equals to angle R. Ito na. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Congruent triangles are triangles having corresponding sides and angles to be equal. Congruence is denoted by the symbol this. This symbol. Kapag may nakita kayong ganitong symbol, yan po ay tinatawag na congruence. They have the same area and the same perimeter. Okay, now let's talk about the SAS, ASA, and SSS congruence postulate. The full form of CPCT is corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Congruency can be predicted without actually measuring the sides and angles of a triangle. Different rules of congruency are as follows. Yung CPCT, madidiscuss natin siya sa ating fourth quarter. But ito yung ating mga different rules of congruency. SSS or side, side, side. SAS, side, angle, side. ASA, angle, side, angle. So itong tatlong ito ay magbibigay sa atin ng tip kung yung dalawang triangle ba ay congruent. SSS or side, side, side. If all the three sides of triangle are equivalent to the corresponding three sides of the second triangle, then the two triangles are said to be congruent by SSS rules. Like this one. Okay, in this figure, segment AB is equals to PQ. Nauna yung 3. Okay, segment AB is equals to segment PQ, kaya may parehas silang guhit. Segment QR is equals to segment BC. Yan, may parehas silang guhit. And segment AC is equals to segment PR. So kapag may nakita kayo na parehas yung kanilang segments or sides, therefore, the two triangles are congruent by using SSS or side, side, side postulate. So sa ating problem, hence, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Ayun. Ano naman ang SAS or side angle side? Kung kanina, pag nakita natin na kung equal naman yung side, tatlong side ng dalawang triangle, magagamit natin ang SSS postulate. Ngayon naman ay ang side angle side. If any two sides and angle included between the sides of one triangle are equivalent to the corresponding two sides and the angle between the sides of the second triangle, then the two triangles are said to be congruent by SAS rule. Okay, ito yung example natin. In this figure, sides AB is equals to PQ. Okay, side AB is equals to PQ. Yan. Makikita naman natin yung guhit, kung alin ba yung kanilang parehas. And AC is equals to PR. AC is equals to PR. Yan, may dalawang guhit din dito, may dalawang guhit din dito. And angle between AC and AB equal to the angle between PR and PQ. So, meron silang dalawang angle na magkapareho. Angle A and angle P. Hence, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Paano natin nasabi na sila ay congruent? Dahil gumamit tayo ng side, angle, side. Kailangan nasa gitna yung angle. Side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. So, ganyan tumingin or ganyan gamitin ang SAS postulate. How about the ASA, angle, side, angle? If any two angles and side included between the angles of one triangle are equivalent to the corresponding two angles and side included between the angles of the second triangle, then the two triangles are said to be congruent by ASA rule. Kung nagets nyo na yung SSS at SAS, yan, maaaring magets nyo na din agad-agad ang ASA. Okay, in this figure, angle B and angle Q, angle C, angle B is equals to angle Q, angle C is equals to angle R, and sides between angle B and angle C, angle Q and angle R are equal to each other. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. So, kailangan magkakasunod yung tatlo na angle, side, angle. Angle, side, angle. Okay, thank you very much for listening. That is all. I hope you will submit your module on time and good luck.